I have the coolest thing to show you guys. I am very excited for today's video because we're going to be doing a really cool fiber arts. I have actually tried this once before and it was in a workshop and I had such a fun time that I've been like, oh my god, I wish I could do it again. I'd love to be able to do it at home. And what we're doing today is rug tufting. You can see my first attempt on the wall there. I did my little Miffy and it was just so much fun. It was so cute and I just love her on my wall and I want to make some more rug tufted items. If you've never seen rug tufting before, essentially they have these like huge gun looking machine things and a big like stand where you kind of go off and use your yarn and create different shapes and images and whatever, and usually it's a really big setup, which is why it can be somewhat inconvenient and difficult to do at home. But today I have the coolest thing to show you that I'm so excited about. Let me just show you guys because I'm too excited. We have this amazing at-home rug tufting kit from Claw Lab. I am so excited about this. Claw Lab is very kindly sponsoring today's video and they sent this machine out to me and I was just so excited when they reached out because I was like, this is exactly what I've been looking for. I didn't even know that something like this was on the market, so I just got so excited and so eager to test this out and try it out with you guys. We're going to be unboxing this and testing this out together, so together we can see how easy, how doable this is for someone who is, I mean, I've only ever done this kind of thing once, so we will see how beginner friendly this is to actually do at home. Now I have a tiny craft room, so we'll see how great the setup is for just someone who has, you know, a smaller kind of living space and see what we can come up with. So thank you so much to Claw Lab for sponsoring today's video. Without further ado, let's just get into unboxing this. Look at this yarn. Okay, we have everything out of the box. So first up, over here, we have the frame. So this is the tufting frame. It also comes with the backing that you kind of tuft onto. This is really cool. It comes with the kind of rug backing. This is a similar kind of thing I used for this rug to kind of, yeah, just put a backing on it. They also sent some yarn, which is very exciting. It does look like it's quite a thick kind of yarn, definitely like Aran weight or more. And then of course they have the tufting gun, which is very cool. Let's just dive into it. I want to unbox this. I'm so excited. Ooh, okay. It comes in a swanky little case. I like that. So this is a Claw Lab tufting gun H1. This is supposed to be an at-home safe tufting gun to use. It comes in this gorgeous case which just feels very luxe, and I like that everything just fits into this small thing, makes it very good for just storing and keeping at home. Inside the case, here is a tufting gun itself. It is so small, but it has some weight to it. It feels like really good quality. And then it also obviously comes with the cables that you need to use it. This little bit that comes with some accessories, so I'm sure we will learn how to use it. It does come with a manual. We have set up the frame and it is perfect. I don't know if you can see on the edges of the table, it literally fits right on the edge of my table. Like if my table was just an inch smaller, it would be game over, but it fits perfectly. It's pretty like sturdy, like that's not going anywhere. They had a YouTube video on how to set this up, so that was very easy for me to follow as someone who prefers visual over written instructions. And we've got it ready to go. I'm so excited now that this is all set up. I just can't wait any longer. Let's get to tufting. I've got a few ideas. I want to start simple though, since, you know, I haven't really done this at all before, other than in a workshop where I had an instructor there who was able to teach me and help me through. But the first step would obviously be to draw some designs on here. Obviously I've had a little scroll through Pinterest to get some ideas of what I want to try and do. I have so many ideas. It's just so many cute things you can do with rug tufting and just so many things I want to do, but we're going to keep it simple for today's video and just for the first time practicing and getting the hang of this. Let me draw up some designs on here and then we'll get to tufting. I'm just drawing on here with a pencil. I can't really see what I'm doing because it's very light. I don't have a Sharpie or anything, which I feel like would work a lot better. But I've got a bit of outlines of a couple of things that I want to try and do. I'm trying not to go too overboard here because I know myself, I get very excited and I want to try and do it all. Yeah, we've got some designs on here now, so I'm so excited. Let's get to the actual tufting part of this because I'm just so excited. I've got the gun here and the cord, it's a super long cord, which is nice and will hopefully make it pretty easy to work with and move about the kind of canvas. But we've got it plugged in. Let's turn it on. The light's showing green. Actually first, I'm gonna turn it off. Take off the little safety bit, and this is the actual gun and needle itself. The reason why I've turned it off right now is because we're gonna thread the yarn through, and obviously we're gonna avoid as many accidents as we can. So yeah, whilst threading the yarn, keep the gun off. I'm gonna start off with the white yarn. It comes with a bunch of little tools to help you. It's got some cleaning tools and things like that, which is great, but then it also has these little loop thready things. Yes, that's the official name for them. And what we are going to do, getting the yarn, put it through the loop. You take the yarn through this hole here, and then there's a hole kind of down here, pull the yarn through. Easy. I'm gonna do a few practice straps first because I'm a bit scared. So we've turned it on now. We know it's on because the light is green, and this back dial here is actually the speed, and then there's a mode setting, which I'm gonna need to play around with that. You can speed up, speed down. The main thing is just to only go push directly in and not like on an angle or anything. And I believe you wanna just go up rather than going up and down, if that makes sense. I'm not here to give you a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing, but that's kind of what I think I've heard before. So let's give this a go. Okay. I'm so amazed. I've done one line and I'm so amazed. I need you guys to be able to see this. Oh yeah. This is on a pretty slow speed. I'm gonna just stick with the slower speed whilst I'm getting used to it, but that feels pretty good. Like this gun itself is pretty light. That's looking pretty good. I think I'm too eager. I'm gonna just start on one of my designs and just see how we go. I'm just gonna play around here and have some fun. So yeah, just enjoy. Guys, oh my goodness. Look, I finished tufting. Oh my god, that was actually so much fun. It was actually really easy to just kind of like pick up again. It's a very intuitive, very, I feel like forgiving kind of art. There are parts where I'd make mistakes and all you do is just like pick it back out. Like these little ones back here, you literally just like the yarn out and you're good. Now we're gonna cut these out, but let me show you the other side of the rugs, because this is the back side. If you guys weren't aware, this is the back of the rug, which is why it's all shaggy and weird looking. And then this will be the front of the rug. Oh my god, they all turned out so good. I'm so impressed with myself. This is not done though. We have to cut these out and then shave these down. I think we'll actually make the designs kind of like pop a bit more and like make it less shaggy. So let's cut this out. Hello. Okay, we're done with cutting them out. It's the next day, and of course I have to show you the finished tufted rugs. I had honestly so much fun yesterday creating these. It was just such an easy and enjoyable process, so let me show you the finished things. So you guys saw we made 3 little rug tufted designs. I wanted to like test things out and do a bunch of different things rather than doing just like one big rug, because honestly I couldn't decide what to do because there's just so many cute things you can do with rug tufting. It's a step that I definitely think will help how these look and make them look so much better is using a shaver and kind of like going across it, because that's what I did for this one, and it just made it look so much more clean and all the like fibers a lot more even. I don't have a shaver, so I couldn't really do that. I kind of tried to use scissors to like just like cut bits off the top and neaten it up a little bit, but honestly these would look like 1,000 times better if I did have a shaver and was able to do that, but I don't. So this is what we got. First up, we've got my little Miffy, and I wanted to make her just into a little coaster. Honestly, she turned out bigger than I thought, just because I feel like with rug tufting, it is a little bit more tricky to get smaller kind of detail, at least for me as a beginner. So I still think she is really, really cute. And this was just a super simple design for me to do. This is probably my favorite one that I made, but this is a little kind of like almost looks framed, like a checkered red and white frame with a little tulip inside. I just thought this was so cute, and it was actually really, really fun to do. Not as difficult as I thought it would be, and I just think it's so bright and fun. I just love all the colors that I use, so this is also a very, very cute one. The last one I did, this one was honestly quite difficult because I don't know what I was thinking with all like the small little intricate designs. I feel like they didn't really come out quite like I'd hoped, but I mean, she's still cute. I'll still hang her up. I also did run out of the black yarn, and I didn't have any black yarn in my stash that I could use to finish it up. So there are some like gappy bits. I think one thing with rug tufting is it definitely uses a lot more yarn than you think, but I mean, it's still a cute finished piece, and I still really like her. I think you can still kind of get across what I was trying to do, and like she's still cute, so I definitely will hang her up as well. Happy with all of my little designs. I think we did a great job, especially for, you know, this is only my second time ever doing rug tufting, and this was without any sort of instructor person and with an at-home kind of kit, which also I just got to give a moment to the Claw Lab at-home tufting gun. This was so much fun. It is so easy, so beginner friendly. It just was a dream to work with. Honestly, being able to adjust the speeds was just such a great feature, because honestly at the beginning when I was doing it, I was using it on like quite a slow speed, but as I got more comfortable, I was able to obviously kick the speed up a bit more. It worked amazingly. I had no troubles with it whatsoever. I think there were times where the yarn would like pull a little bit, but the amazing thing about this is it just like stops and then like does its thing and it just starts again. Like there was nothing I had to do. It would just kind of like, it just have a little moment, be like, oh, and then it would start working again. So I feel like it's a very safe kind of thing as well. It doesn't ever let you, I don't know, like do anything crazy. It kind of just like stops and starts, and it's very simple, very easy. There's not much you have to do with it. Literally just thread it, and then there's just this one button to press. Threading it is super easy as well. I just love that. It's just so easy. It has a safeguard. I have no like complaints about it. There's nothing to flaw this. It is super lightweight. I was doing this for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, and by the end of it my hand was getting a little bit crampy, but it was honestly just a breeze to use. The tufting frame itself as well was again a breeze to use. I had just such a fun time doing this at home, and I honestly cannot wait to keep doing this and just get better and better, because that's what I love about crafting. I mean, these aren't perfect, like I still think they're cute and I had a lot of fun doing them, and that's all that really matters. I wasn't in here to like make the best tufted rugs ever, but I'm also very excited to improve and just keep going at this art, because you guys know I have a lot of yarn, so there's definitely going to be a lot of rugs that I can make. And yeah, this is just very exciting that I'm able to do this at home as well, and at such a great price as well to get every single thing you need, because obviously if you wouldn't do this with like the professional big setup, you would need one, a really big space, which I don't have, and two, a lot of money to get those materials or be able to like hire out a space that you can go and do this work at. So this, just amazingly, everything you need fits in here. The frame is all just put together, and I've just put it behind like my shelf so that when I want to go and do some more rug tufting, I just grab it back out. You could obviously like undo everything if you wanted and store it that way, but I'm a lazy girl, so I'm just gonna have it ready to go, and the frame's just all ready. It's just so, it was so good. I cannot recommend this to you guys enough. I had so much fun. Let me know which of my rugs was your favorite. I know they're not perfect, but I still think they're cute. So, and let me know if you would try out the Claw Lab rug tufting gun and the whole kit. I definitely recommend it. If you guys are interested, I will leave the link down below along with the discount code for you guys, because you guys know I gotta hook you up. I highly recommend it, so definitely check this out. Thank you again so much to Claw Lab for sponsoring today's video and allowing me to just get crafty and try out another fiber arts and craft, because you guys know that's what we're all about here on this channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Happy crafting, bye!